Good morning. Good morning. It's not good morning. Do you see? Like I'm so tired. It's good evening. Good evening. It's not. It's not a morning quickie or an afternoon delight. It's a nighttime quickie with Chris and Sarah from E3 Farmstead. Got them backstage waiting for us. How many people are going to show up? Do we've got anybody in our live right now? I've already seen a couple people watching. We'll give you guys a couple minutes to get tuned in and get started. How's everybody's week been going? I tell you what, we have had quite the week. We went from really warm temperatures to the snow was all melted to tornadoes and then more snow. And it's like Mother Nature just does not know what is going on. So we've had a crazy, crazy week. But I'm hoping that as we get going here in the evening, we'll get some more people into our chat over here. There's Denise. Hello, Denise. Good evening. At least Denise didn't say good morning like I did. My goodness. So we have Chris and Sarah backstage. I'm going to go ahead and bring them up, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our quickie. So everybody put your hands together for Chris and Sarah.
Hey.
Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Busy.
You guys been busy, huh?
Always.
You guys are going to have to fill us in on what you guys have been up to. I do want to say that, Sarah, that is a lovely color on you.
Thanks. My hot pink tonight.
Is it hot pink? It looks peach.
No, it's hot pink.
Ooh, sassy. She brought the pink to the party.
I love the hot pink.
Well, it looks very peachy.
Thank you.
Even if it is pink. It's very pretty. All right. So you guys will have to fill me in on what you guys have been doing. But first, let's go ahead. We're going to get into hello, Carla with Living a Rogue Life. Tiny Tim Posey. Scott with Rambling with the Brooms is in the house. Everybody wants to see what Chris and Sarah are going to do with their quickie. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm getting everything all shuffled.
Go one way
we have
the other way.
No idea. You can do a windshield wiper?
We're backwards.
Hello, Paul from England. There you go. Well, I can't even get in sync with you. We have to get it in sync if we're going to get through this quickie, okay, guys?
I'm ready.
I might even take my hair down for this one. Nope.
You got to go opposite, I think.
I am now, aren't I? I don't know. All I know is I want to sing like rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Okay, I'm going to put my head back on. I was telling Chris and Sarah earlier that I had awfully high hair earlier, and Sarah reminded me the higher the hair, the closer to Jesus.
That's right.
And here we're going to get right into a quickie and just blow all that out of the water. Missed it a bit more. So, guys, we're going to start, and we're going to start with a little bit of foreplay action. For those who are new to this, when I say it's a quickie, it just means it's a rapid fire interview. Everybody get your minds out of the gutter. But if it weren't for the gutter, my mind would be homeless. And I know for sure Sarah, she's kind of like that too. I think she and I would be in trouble if we got together anywhere.
Yeah. We're saving the world by not.
I think we'd get into a lot of trouble. That is for absolutely.
We'd have a heck of a good time, though.
Oh, we would. I think you and I would have a lot of fun doing the Goodwill challenge that I want to do.
Ooh, yes. That would be so much fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
Oh.
I would pick you out do you know what that is, Chris?
No, but speaking of challenges, I have been challenged to do weird food combinations.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I like hers better.
Yeah. It's imagine if you went into Goodwill and bought Sarah $10 worth of clothes from Goodwill and she has to wear them on a date. And so I'm planning this when I get to see my best friend next. I'm hoping I can find a wedding dress, flippers, and a snorkel.
That sounds magical.
A sombrero, and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack. I'm going to get all that and have her dress up in that and then go to dinner.
That's right.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. My sister and I have talked about having like themed girls' nights because she's real into like the 70s and the go-go boots, and she wants to do that so bad.
That would be fun.
I know.
But I think it would be fun to pick random stuff and you have to wear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, like if I do that with my husband, he's wearing golf shoes, a fanny pack, a plastic raincoat. I mean, who knows what I would come up with?
A bustier.
A bustier. That
There
would
it
be
is.
great. He's got the girls. He's got the girls. All right, you guys, tell me before we get into our quickie. Oh, I have to hydrate. I get so dehydrated during quickies. Hello,
Drink
Leanne.
body armor.
What was that?
Drink body armor.
Light.
Light. I know I can't have the regular one now. Well, body armor makes you lactate. I've been
I
told.
know. And then they give you lactation medicine while you're in the hospital.
And I just heard you had to have pads and everything. It was awful. You were lactating.
It was
so badly.
horrible.
Yeah. The
Did
flood
you make
was
any
real.
money as a wet nurse while you were in the hospital, though?
No.
Darn it. Opportunity.
His milk didn't make the grade.
Yeah. It was poor quality.
It was powdered.
Oh. So let's start with our foreplay, and you guys tell us 4 random facts that you want to share with everybody in the chat. And everybody in the chat, give a thumbs up. Go.
Start it.
I was a cheerleader.
Ooh, that's why you have your hair in your pigtails today, in your ponytail.
No, I got it cut and I don't know what to do with it. So that's what I went today.
Okay. Chris?
I am considered one of the local ministers here in our community.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm writing a book.
You're writing a book. Ooh, any insight as to what kind of book? Is it steamy?
Sci-fi and steamy.
Ooh, it is steamy? I use the word steamy and you use the word steamy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Follow that one up, Chris. She got some steamy stuff going on. Mr.
Well,
Illustration.
I was going to use the one, but I like to play a card game called Magic.
Oh, I know Magic. My nephew and my kids used to play Magic. That's a fun
I
game.
just recently got back into it.
Very cool. So for those who don't know that, that's like a fantasy game, almost like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
And Sarah, what was your favorite cheer that you remember from when you were a cheerleader?
Listen, it was in like middle school.
Uh-huh.
So,
Same here.
we did the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I remember from when I was a cheerleader in high school is how funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? You remember that one?
Yup. It's crazy.
Hello, Heather Lynn. Oh, we got lots of people coming in now.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody's coming in. This is awesome. All right. Woo, we got some hot questions here for you. You guys need to determine who's going to go first. You going to thumb wrestle for it or rock, paper,
You can go
scissors?
Here.
You can go.
Age before beauty.
I know.
Hey, Backlash Fisherman.
Oh, he's gonna flip a coin.
Oh, he's going to flip a coin.
Tails, I go first. Heads, you go first.
Okay.
Darn,
it's tails. I guess I go first.
I already forgot who you said was going to go. I was like, heads, tails. I don't remember who it was. Okay.
Big.
Ooh, so this is for Chris then, right? We ready?
Yep.
It's 9:39. We will go for 10 minutes, or if we're really on a roll, we might just keep going. So Chris, thinking back to your school days, what was your favorite school lunch menu item?
French fries with ranch and bacon bits.
Interesting. Oh, you guys forgot to share your one fact before we got started about if you got weird faces.
Oh, our weird fact is if we have weird faces, don't worry. Our dog has extremely horrible gas.
Yeah, London's feeling herself tonight. It's
It
bad.
stinks so
You're
bad.
so
She's
stinky.
expressing herself.
She is. She is.
Literally.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Sarah.
Yes,
If you
ma'am.
could only watch one reality show for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One reality show?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
We don't watch
We don't watch
shows.
reality shows.
You don't? Okay. Well, how about if I throw you another one? If you
Okay.
could eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably pizza.
Yeah, me too. Chris, how many languages do you speak?
One and a partial.
Okay. That works. Do you speak sarcasm fluently?
Yeah, but I speak English and Spanglish.
A little
Spanglish. English, Spanglish, and sarcasm.
That's right.
Sarah, which of the 7 dwarves best describes you?
Happy, I guess. What would you say? Oh, Lord. Dopey.
That was the first one that come to mind,
Some days.
and Sleepy the other.
Well, that too. Just depends on the day, I guess.
Okay. Chris, do you have a collection of any type?
Yes.
Yes, we're done.
I have a collection of wolves, like ceramic wolves,
Uh-huh.
and some like Texas Longhorns memorabilia.
That's cool. That's cool. Sarah, what was the first thing you remember doing with your own money?
With my own money. I bought a new pair of jeans.
Very fun. Very
Yes.
fun.
For my
And
first
everybody in the chat, just know that while I'm right here doing this quickie, I can't pay attention to what's going on in the chat because got to pay attention to these two. When you're having a quickie, you don't want to be distracted. Chris, if your life was a sitcom, who would play you?
Oh,
I
darn
know,
it.
I know.
What is his name? He played in Caddyshack.
Well, that's specific. Bill Murray?
Bill Murray.
That's not
That would be good. That would be good. I could see that.
I would have said Pauly Shore. Sorry.
They're both good options. They really are.
They are.
Munching on some grindage.
That's right.
Sarah, something that you're obsessed with right now.
Obsessed with right now. I guess I'm watching documentaries
Okay.
on
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with documentaries right now. It's just like something comes to mind and I'm like, ooh, there's a documentary for that.
Oh, I like that. We do that when we're driving, not necessarily documentaries, but we look up facts while we're driving if something
that's cool.
strikes us. Chris, what is your favorite family tradition?
We don't really have a tradition.
Her expression says otherwise.
No.
So there's my parents on like my dad and stepmom and my mom and stepdad, and then Chris's mom and stepdad. So the way we do the holidays is first come, first serve. So I guess that's like our tradition.
Well, I would have never thought of it as a tradition.
Funny though, because they try to like one up each other every year.
Oh, that's
I
fun.
don't know what the other's saying, so it's quite comical.
That's fun. Sarah, what's your favorite ride at theme parks?
Normally the roller coaster.
That's
Fun.
mine.
But I really like the ones that swing, the ship kind of things.
Oh my
Love
God. I've never been so sick in my life.
I think they're amazing.
I like the zipper.
I like zippers too. Chris, if you could meet any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Oh, I would want to meet Ronald Reagan.
Oh, good choice. And why want a wagon?
I would,
That's fast.
the reason for Ronald Reagan is because he was so military oriented, and he was all about the Constitution and letting people know that freedom really isn't free and stuff like that. So just a lot of I have two little plaques in here that are quotes from him that I really like. So
Oh, that's neat. That's really neat. I've got stories about being a teenager when he was our president. Sarah, what is a movie you've been looking forward to watching?
A new movie I've been looking forward to watching is probably Morpheus or the new Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum movie.
Oh, I haven't even seen a preview for that yet. I haven't even seen a trailer.
Oh, I'll send you one. It looks
Okay.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Chris, what is your favorite drink besides water? We all know it's body armor because it makes you lactate.
No, actually, it's not. Other than water, right now is probably 7-Up Zero.
Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. Because I've had to do the zero stuff too. Sarah, what's your favorite cake flavor? Oh, God, that's not fair.
I like Boston cream pie.
Ooh,
And
yum.
it's kind of a little bit of all.
Yeah, it
So that's
is.
probably my favorite.
Oh, God, that's my favorite donut.
Yeah, I like those too.
Hungry for sweets all of a sudden. Oh, Chris, a billionaire gives you $1 million for your new startup idea. What is it?
Wow. I don't
Pass.
know.
Hurry.
Yeah, because I don't have a clue.
Okay. Hey, Promised Land Ranch just jumped in the house here. Let me ask you this one then. We'll go from a really serious question to a great one here. If you were a potato, how would you like to be prepared, Chris?
Roasted.
Oh, I know what you were going to say. You changed it.
What was I going to say?
Baked.
I was. I so was.
He didn't want to say baked out loud because we'd all
No.
think he was. Sarah, what is your favorite hobby or pastime?
Reading.
Love it. Chris, have you ever met anyone famous?
Yes.
Me. No, who?
That's right.
Yeah. I've met a couple. I've met Tim McGraw and Faith Hill and
Nice.
Reba.
Ooh, nice.
Aaron Tippin.
Yeah, you met a lot through like the USO. Huh?
Yeah, I got to meet quite a few through the USO and stuff like that.
We got to talk USO. I was at the 50th anniversary of the USO honoring Bob Hope at March Air Force Base.
Wow.
Had a great time. Sarah, what's your favorite memory of 2021?
Crap, was that last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have a good one in there somewhere. I know it was a rough year.
It was a really suck
And
year.
it can't be when Chris was lactating.
That was this year.
That was this year.
Oh, was it after the first?
It was January
January.
7th is when I was,
No, I
or
can't.
11th. January
I can't remember
11th.
dates.
I guess I would just have to say spending time with Chris and Jacob. I mean, nothing specific stood out, but those moments when everything was just calm were definitely my favorite because it was a crap year for us.
Yes, I know you guys had a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
Chris, if you could be in the Guinness World Book of Records, what record-breaking feat would you attempt? I know these are deep, huh?
I
I'll
know.
show them where they're deep.
I would have to try to go with the longest beard.
We're still in the beard thing, huh?
Always.
We've got some beard envy going on.
He is super sour because he has to wear CPAP and can't grow his. He is
Otherwise,
super
it would
upset
be
about it.
completely grown out.
Yeah.
My beard gets in the way of my CPAP too. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Sarah, if you were a flower, what kind of flower would you be?
I think I'd want to be like my new favorite right now is hyacinths. I really like Gerber daisies because there's so many colors, but hyacinths just look unique and they smell amazing.
Oh, they smell heavenly, don't they?
Oh, yeah. I've got to get some bulbs. They haven't come out yet. I've been wanting to plant some.
Those and daffodils, isn't it?
Daffodils, yeah.
Well, it sounds like a sweet little, like all of a sudden, like a BJ Thomas song or something. This is our last question because our time is up, and it's for Chris. We can keep going if you want to.
Hey, I'm game.
Okay.
These are fun. And I like Chris brain freezing. That's really comical.
You like it? Well, let's see what he says about this one.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat, just hang with us. I'm not paying attention to you yet. Everybody listen up. We're going to keep going with this quickie. It's an extended version.
That's right.
Sometimes when there's 3 of us, it takes a little longer. Chris, in the last week, when did you feel appreciated? It's a good deep one.
Ooh, that is a really good one. Yeah, honey. When did you feel appreciated? Please tell me.
I'm trying to think of when it was.
Well, I don't need like the time and the day.
It was 3:30 on a Monday.
I'm trying to think of exactly what she done that made me feel appreciated.
The wheel's turning, but nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I can see the hamster from here.
My memory is so shot.
I really didn't stack this deck to give you all the hard ones. I really didn't.
Well, and it's hard because my short-term memory is so shot.
Yeah.
So if it's not something that happens in a routine, I don't remember it.
I hear you. How about let's switch it up and I'll ask you, what was your first job?
I worked at a grocery store called Maddox.
Mm-mm. Were you like a clerk or a bag boy, take out the shopping carts?
Stalker and bagger and
all that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff.
Speaking of,
we still took groceries out to people's cars.
They still do that here. Here where I live, you don't take your cart out. They do it for you every time.
Oh, wow. That'd be awesome.
The only way that we get that treatment's if we go to military base.
Yep.
Speaking of being a cart person, have you ever seen cart narcs? Love cart narcs. Okay. Sarah, where do you want to retire?
Right where I am.
Right where you are, huh?
Yep.
Chris,
we are retired. What are you talking about?
Hey, I just read them. Chris, what's your dream holiday?
Ooh. A snowy, snowy, snowy Christmas.
She's like, no.
I don't want snow.
We're supposed to get snow on Friday.
Shh. No, we're not.
Don't say that 4-letter word.
Shh.
Hey, that's what the weathermen are saying.
Well, they're wrong half the time anyway, at least.
Sarah, if you bought a new boat, what would you name her?
What was I thinking?
That's a good name. That is a good name. Chris, what's your favorite thing to do for fun?
Play magic.
Play magic. Sarah, what's your worst habit that you'll never, ever break?
Well, currently it's probably smoking.
Oh, we've got to work on that one, huh?
That's a bad one.
Oh,
no.
If you went into space, what planet would you visit first? Please say it. Say it.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Pluto, but didn't they take that out of the?
They did. It's not a planet.
It's no longer a planet. So I would probably say Uranus.
Yay! Chris for the win.
I was hoping I'd get that one. I was like, Saturn, it's got rings.
Everybody's got to see Uranus.
Everybody.
Sometimes when we're driving, I'll say, look, there's a planet next to the moon. And my husband will say, yes, I can see Uranus from here. Sarah.
That's Venus or Mars. But
hot cartoon character.
Hot cartoon character?
Oh, I got one for this one.
What was his name? Johnny Bravo.
Ah, Johnny Bravo. What were you going to say, Chris?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Ew, yeah, but no.
No?
No.
Not Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit.
No. No.
Oh, I'd do that for a day. I'd have
She's
a quickie with Jessica Rabbit.
Bluesy.
She's still hot.
I didn't ask who was the smartest. I just asked who the
Oh, that's
hottest
true.
was.
Cuber. Now I know.
Um,
Now I know. I
I'm
knew you were
telling
the
you,
redhead.
guys, I'm not shuffling these, but I'll just ask. But Chris, finish this sentence. I feel pretty when.
My wife tells me I am.
Oh, that's sweet. Sarah, what kind of cheese would you be?
Pepper Jack.
Yum, pepper jack. It's a Gouda kind of cheese.
She's fiery.
She is. She got that zap to her. Chris, what was your favorite breakfast cereal when you were a kid?
Wheaties.
Wheaties. That's the second time I've asked that question, and that's the
Bless your
second time I've
heart.
heard Wheaties.
Gross. That's fish bait.
And I only got it at my grandma and grandpa's house.
Really?
Yep.
Who was your favorite Wheaties person on the box?
I think it was when the Dream Team, the USA Dream Team basketball team, was on
Okay,
the box.
very cool. Sarah, what is something that you do to embarrass your family?
Everything.
It's really difficult to embarrass my family because we all act like idiots all the time.
True.
So I guess, I mean, even Jacob at this point's like, nah, it's kind of a bummer.
You've
We
ruined them.
really are. We're a hot mess when we get together.
We're
We're the
that sounds like
people
really
that
fun.
inbreeders. Yeah.
And Carla wants you to know that Jessica Rabbit is not bad. She's just drawn that way. It's not her
Well,
fault.
listen.
Who
She needs to
just says
have.
Pepe Le Pew?
Oh, God. She needs to have a strongly worded conversation with the artist.
Oh goodness. Sarah, what's your favorite song that you're embarrassed to like?
Mbop.
Bop, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bop, bop, bop. Okay, I'll stop. Because now it's gonna be stuck in everybody's head. You're welcome.
That's right.
You're
They
welcome.
did a really good, like, slowed down guitar version that was
Oh,
really good.
really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the slowed down version of Take on Me by Aha?
Yes.
Will reduce you to tears. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Chris, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Besides
so
Jessica Rabbit's boyfriend.
Right.
At one point in time, I wanted to be a cop.
Okay. That's noble. Sarah, what's the worst food you've ever eaten? Please say Wheaties.
Wheaties?
Besides Wheaties.
Oh. Chicken liver.
Okay.
I don't like chicken liver. I like calf liver, just not chicken. That's bait.
Chris, where was the last place you went for the first time?
The last place you went for the first time. I know. We took lots of pictures there.
Where?
The museum over in Tulsa.
Oh, the Holocaust Museum.
Yeah, there was a Holocaust exhibit in it, but it was like
Yeah.
a Jewish heritage. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
It was cool.
Sarah, what's
Yes, ma'am.
the best date you've ever been on?
It was an overnighter. Does that count?
Yeah.
So
I knew this one was coming up.
Chris wanted to be super sweet for my 30th birthday. And he did a really nice restaurant that had amazing food, a nice hotel that was supposed to have a hot tub and massages and all the glammy kind of stuff. The hotel had a heart-shaped hot tub
Uh-huh.
that didn't work.
Oh no.
He
broke
thought it
my
was
heart.
so cheesy. I thought it was freaking adorable. He was so mad.
I'd be mad too.
So the hotel looks really nice on the outside.
It was kind of.
And I opened the door to this room and swore there was a quarter slot on the bed.
It was so much fun, though.
We've been to hotels where they have a quarter slot for the bed to shake.
They didn't have that, but they had the heart-shaped hot tub, and I thought it was
And
so sweet.
the carpet was all trashed. I mean,
It was like the Roach Coach Motel, but I was just oblivious. I thought
I
it was
was
sweet.
so
He did it.
curious.
Sometimes places like that really do leave the most indelible memories, and it's not bad, but they
No.
are memorable. I mean, one of our most fond trips was just an impromptu trip to the beach, and only place we could find was this little, almost like a little 3 or 4 room little hotel right there on the beach. It was run down and old and stuff from the 70s, but man, we remember every detail about
Yeah.
that too. Because
Yep.
it wasn't, I mean, I don't remember the rooms at the Holiday Inn or the Hilton or I don't remember those, but I remember.
Well, it was so much planning, and he kept it so quiet, and like had the babysitter lined up for Jacob and everything. Like that's big for him.
Oh,
Because
that's
nobody's like, let's go on a date. Oh, is it time to go grocery shopping again?
see, women like that. You guys need to plan some more of those.
Put,
Like
put thought into it.
the impulsive stuff needs to be done.
That's right.
I'm planning some really fun stuff for us. I keep asking you weird stuff like that. Sarah, what is Chris's eye color without looking?
It's kind of like a hazily blue. It shifts. Like right now, it is currently brown, but it goes from like brown to a blue to like a gray. Like especially when he's mad, it goes gray. It's weird.
Goodness sakes, Carla.
That's right.
Send me the information on that place later.
Oh, jeez.
I need
Listen,
to
there
Google
are
it.
specific hotels for that, and that was not where we went.
No, but I do have my eye on one that might be right on the line of that.
Please share pictures on the Instagram chat, okay?
I swear the one we stayed in did charge some by the hour.
Good Lord. Honey,
It was horrible.
it was not that bad.
I want to go to a place where they have like themed rooms,
Right?
right? And some of them look really fun, and some of them are like, okay, there's handcuff on the bed. I don't want to know what's going on here. Oh my God. Look at the next question. This one's for Sarah.
Yes.
Isn't that for me?
Okay, you can both answer it. Have you ever been in handcuffs?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't have to expound on that.
Mine wasn't because I was in trouble with the law, though.
Mine was.
Sarah, what's your favorite day of the week?
Ooh.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, normally Saturday.
I would agree with
It's
that.
a free day.
Chris, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
X-ray vision.
Ooh,
Nasty. I know what you'd be doing.
I'm not going to get you in trouble with your wife and ask you anything about Jessica Rabbit now.
Yes.
Sarah, what is your favorite childhood memory?
Ooh. One of probably two.
Dreaming about me.
No, I wasn't dreaming about you in my childhood. Sorry, sweetheart. So we weren't like well off by no means, but when before my dad and my mom divorced, he would take us to wherever to fish. But the one thing we did every time was get a Mountain Dew and a Butterfinger. Sometimes we all got one. Sometimes we had to share one, but we always did that on Saturday mornings. That was our breakfast on our way to go fish.
Oh,
Or we would go garage selling and we would get like a $5 limit and we would have to haggle and see how much we could get with $5. That was a lot.
Haggling drives me crazy.
Oh yeah. But when you're little,
Yeah.
like you feel big and bad if you got something, that was like $1 for a quarter. And everybody thinks you're adorable because, you're trying to like bargain shop. So
Right. Well, when you're a kid, you get away with
we
it.
came home with so much crap. It was ridiculous, but we had a lot of fun.
I grew up in a yard sailing family, so I understand and appreciate
Yep.
that. Chris, if you could change your name, what would you change it to and why?
Ooh, I don't know. I've always wanted a unique name.
Mm-hmm.
So just anything unique, nothing specific, just something unique.
Can we just call you Unique? We'll just name you Unique. Not
Yeah.
Unique.
Yeah, I was actually named. My mom took my first name and got it from my aunt's middle name. And then my middle name, I was named after my grandpa.
Oh, that's neat that you have familial names.
And I hated it growing up
Oh,
because I wanted my own name.
you wanted it to be
I
unique.
liked mine.
Yeah, I wanted it to be unique. So I wanted my own name. And now that my grandpa has passed away, I'm proud to have that name.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sarah, what's your favorite color?
Hot pink or black or both.
Oh my goodness. Which way do I go with this one?
Oh, Lord.
Sarah, what was your first celebrity crush besides Johnny Bravo?
Whale?
I know mine.
As an adult or a child?
Just celebrity crush. You tell me what you want to share.
I was really into Devin Sawa.
I don't know who that is.
He was like the proverbial 90s boy, kind of like along lines with JTT and Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And so probably him, and then it kind of meandered to Tracy Bird.
To who?
Tracy Bird.
Okay.
And then I met him and was disappointed.
Oh no, don't cry.
He's very short.
Oh really?
He is very short. And I'm like 5'2" if I round up. So for me to say he's very short, he's very short.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, no.
They make him look so tall.
They do.
As an actor.
As a singer and stuff. Yeah, I thought he was going to be like man-sized, but
6 foot, but he's not.
fun-sized.
He is.
He's like the candies that you get at Halloween.
Yeah.
I know my very first celebrity crush.
Who's that?
It started out as
Jessica Rabbit.
No.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh Lord.
And
bigger lips.
Has evolved into Michelle Rodriguez.
Yep.
She played in SWAT.
She was Letty in Fast and the Furious.
Letty in Fast and the Furious.
Okay. Was she in Lost?
I don't think so.
No.
One of the very first movies that I remember seeing her in was Blue Crush. It's about surfers.
I think in my mind, I think I know who you're talking about. So we're going to go from first celebrity crushes to, and everybody in the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up. What celebrity do you find to be super annoying? And it can't be me.
Oh, what is her name? She plays she's a short blonde on The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, the one that plays the girlfriend.
Howard's
woman. Howard's girlfriend.
Yeah.
With the glasses, she kind of has the voice.
That voice.
That drives him nuts.
That drives me absolutely nuts. Can't stand it. And I was so glad when I learned that was not her real voice.
Yeah. Sarah, what about you? Who do you find extremely annoying? And why?
The one that always killed me was the daggum dry eyes guy.
Oh,
He was like
Bueller.
monotone. I was just like, shut up.
Bueller.
Bernadette. That's her name, Bernadette.
Yep, good job, Pa.
Bernadette. All right. Yeah, the guy who was the teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller.
Yeah, same thing.
The dry eye guys. Yeah. Chris, what is a skill that you think everyone should have?
I think everyone should know how to garden in some shape, form, or fashion, because you never know when you're going to need your own food.
That's very, very true. And each day that goes by, it's becoming more and more imperative.
It is.
Sarah, name one bucket list item.
Just one? Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
I want to go to Germany. I want to go to Poland. I want to go to Alcatraz. I want to see the Winchester Mansion. And I want to go to the Gem Museum and the Smithsonian.
Wow. You
And I could go on.
And you could go on and on and on.
Me and my sister are doing like a bucket list junk journals. So it was on my mind lately.
We are adding to our bucket list to go see the geysers and everything in Wyoming.
Yellowstone.
Yes. Chris, in one word, describe this past weekend.
Busy.
So say,
Sarah, what would you pick if a genie gave you just one wish?
No bills.
No, I would probably have to say like no health issues.
It's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I like them both.
I'm sorry, wait. And world peace.
World peace.
There it is. Yeah.
Chris, who would you like to meet? We know who you've met, but who would you like to meet?
Vin Diesel.
Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Sarah, besides the Bible, if you were to give one book to your friend, what book would that be? Since you're the reader, I bet you've got.
Oh gosh. Oh crap.
You can just pick one.
I can only pick one.
You can, if you got a couple of good ones.
Or a series.
Okay. Because I'm collecting them and they're older. I would probably say the Elizabeth Peabody series or Amelia Peabody by Elizabeth Peters.
Okay. Have you read The Language of Flowers?
No.
Very good book. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
But that's just me. Chris, if you were a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be?
A peach.
A peach.
I was going to say a pineapple.
I'm behaving myself.
That a girl.
Chris, I just asked you. It's Sarah's turn, isn't it? In one word, describe the person next to you.
Dang.
Dang? That's the one word?
These one worders are killing me.
It really makes you narrow it down.
Describe the person. I would say amazing.
Oh, that's sweet.
Me too. On that one. I was like panicking. I was like, I can't just say one.
Don't panic. This is a really serious one, Chris, so I want you to think long and hard about this one.
Okay.
The topic is glitter. Would you rather fart or burp glitter?
Burp.
Got to burp the glitter, huh? And why? Why is that your method of distribution?
Because it don't smell bad.
I was hoping
Oh,
the glitter would replace the smell bad.
It
I'd
probably
be okay
would.
with that.
yeah. Who says it's not like tutti frutti scented glitter?
Yes, let's go with that theory. Fart the tutti
Yeah.
frutti.
Yeah.
Fart the tutti frutti.
If that was the case, then I'd have to do that.
I mean, it would be more fun, like at the supermarket or something, if you could just fart the tutti frutti.
And could you imagine someone trying to like sneak it out and there just like be a little trail of glitter everywhere instead of a poof?
A little silent but deadly in the elevator, and when the doors open, it just have glitter everywhere.
That would be fun.
That would.
I got glitter in the eye. Yeah, I could have a lot of fun with that.
It's a glitter injury.
Yeah.
Sarah, pick
Yes,
a
ma'am.
superpower: to fly or be invisible, and why?
Fly, because I would have control over flying, which would make me feel better than being on a plane. And I could just pick up and go
There you go.
to places on my bucket list.
Oh, absolutely. This will be interesting, Chris. What fictional place would you like to go to? Fictional.
Ooh, fictional place.
Sarah's
What?
got a place. Sarah's got a place.
Where's your place?
Wonderland.
Yes, that would be your place. I don't know. I think I'd like to visit like the land of Aladdin.
Oh, that would be interesting. Flying carpets, all that fun stuff. Sarah, are you an optimist or a realist? I know I said that wrong because I tripped over my own tongue. It happens, Quickie. You're both.
I hope for the best, but plan for the worst.
Ooh, great answer. Great answer. Chris, if you could teleport right now, where or when would you teleport to?
Ooh. Probably the 1950s.
Nice.
Me too. I'd go shopping though. I don't know what
You
you
would.
do. I'd totally buy everything.
I don't know. I've always felt that that's kind of the era that I should have been born in.
Mm-hmm. Born or been like a teenager in?
Well, probably a young adult because I'm one of those guys that feel like, the man works and brings home the money and, the wife does things at home. She shouldn't
You're a
have to work.
traditionalist.
Yeah.
Very good. I like that. I know sometimes I'll say something, people say, really, you have to ask your husband for permission to do that? It's like, it's not permission to do things. It's out of
Just
respect.
courtesy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Sarah, what modern invention are you most grateful for?
That would be a toss-up between indoor heating and air conditioning and indoor plumbing.
Nice. Chris, what are you looking forward to the most this next week?
I haven't planned that far ahead.
So I would say your favorite plan or your favorite thing to do to plan for this next week is to plan this week.
I don't plan.
Or
I
not.
just fly by the seat of my pants.
No, I'm the planner. He's not.
Actually, there is one thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I go play Magic with
Okay.
my new friends.
There you go. That's always important.
I sent juice boxes last time.
He was?
I sent juice boxes and cookies last
Oh
time.
my God, that's classic. I love it.
And these are all like pretty much adults. But I'm like, you have to do all your chores first. You can't be a sore loser.
Like the first time I learned that they were all playing, they were like, hey, you want to just hang out and play? And I almost said, let me ask my mommy first. And
Yeah.
I was going to open the door and go, hey, Mom, can I stay and play with my new friends?
Please.
We are that couple.
How fun.
Yeah, we're that couple.
We're goobs.
We do things like that too. Papa Jim came home the other day and he goes, oh, I got this new cologne. What do you think? And I was like, oh, okay. I've smelled that before. And our son comes over and my husband goes, hey, what do you think of this new cologne? Have you seen this before? And my son says, yeah, like when I was 12, he brought home a thing of bod.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
He goes, I really like this. And my son says, yeah, we all doused ourselves in it when we were 12.
Yeah. It's
And
been a minute.
I said something about, oh, yeah, you're going to attract all the 12-year-old girls now. And then I realized that sounded bad. But then my son said, no, the girls hate it. Because the boys.
I think it stinks.
It does stink.
The one he brought home actually didn't smell that bad. But
That's good.
I can remember some pretty stinky ones.
Yeah.
Sarah, what's your favorite thing to do on a rainy day?
Read
Nah.
and nap.
Oh, man, on the couch with an Afghan and a book
In the bed.
on a rainy
With
day.
all my blankies, comfy cozy.
Yes.
So she can just nap when it comes on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sarah, do you crochet?
No.
Oh, I was going to say we're doing a crochet along.
I do one long string. I don't get them connected together. I tried.
Well, I'm doing tutorials too.
Okay.
Join us. Chris, do you fold your pizza, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Sarah, what was your favorite childhood game?
Monopoly, because I'd stack the deck against my sister. So I got all the good, like, get all the money and get out of jail free cards and stuff.
So you cheated.
That's the game of life.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's like we have Monopoly for our Switches, for our Nintendo Switches.
I don't like playing Monopoly with him. He cheats somehow. I know it.
How do I cheat on the electronic
one
game?
Out of
Chris,
all
you're talking to a woman who it just admitted that she cheats at Monopoly. So you've got to know one to be one, or to be one to know one, or
That's right.
you know one if you are one. I don't know how that goes, but you know what I mean.
It's a mess. He always.
I don't know how to cheat at Monopoly on an electronic device.
There's a cheat code, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know it.
But now he's going to look for one.
I know.
I don't need one.
No, he wins. Like I won one game.
Ooh.
Out of like 10.
Yeah.
Chris, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Well, I'm more of a morning person. But the longer I stay at home, the more of a night owl I am becoming. Because my wife is a night owl. And we do not like to go to bed alone. So
you're syncing up.
Yeah, he still gets up really early, though. I don't. Because normally I'm just going to bed at really early.
We used to go to bed at the same time, but then after my cancer diagnosis, and I stay up late at night just because of different medical things. And so that's one thing I do miss is we always used to go to bed. He couldn't go to sleep unless our feet were touching. And now I don't go to bed at the same time. What are you embarrassed about, Sarah?
That's us.
Yeah, we can't, like, we have to have our feet touching.
Yeah.
And London gets under the bed and she has to have her feet touching our feet.
Yeah.
She gets
And
under the
then,
covers.
You know, when I was going through chemo and stuff, and I would be in pain at night and I couldn't go to bed because I toss and turn and I didn't want to keep him up because he had to work. And so I became a night owl, and now I can't go to bed early. And I usually stay up at night until I'm so exhausted from pain that I'm in that then I'll finally just kind of go to sleep. Because people don't realize I'm in pain every day. So I understand what you guys are talking about. Yeah. So I wish he would become more of a night owl, but he has to get up so early in the morning.
Yeah.
Sarah, what is your proudest achievement?
Wow. I guess probably getting Jacob to 19.
Yeah, I hear that.
Didn't say your master's.
Yeah, I got a master's degree. Yeah, I have a MBA. I got a BS in psychology, and then I got an MBA, and those are awesome things. And I mean, I'm proud that I even graduated high school because I had Jacob when I was 17. But raising kids is hard, man.
Yes.
And when you have one that turns out to like be intact and have morals, that to me is like my greatest achievement.
That's awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. Chris, what is one thing you would like to do this year that you've never done before?
What do we say we're going to do every year?
You can
summer.
check Quickie off your list.
Right? I know.
Mhm.
He's never been floating on
floating.
the river.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I've never
And
been
we
floating.
always mean to go, and we are so busy we forget. But that's something.
That'll
We're
be fun.
Yeah.
I think so. Tubing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll get a raft.
I've tubed
probably,
in the lake, like out on the lake,
That's not
but
the
I've
same.
never just been in a tube floating down the river.
Oh, you'll enjoy that. That'll be fun. Sarah, cats or dogs?
Dogs. Like I don't hate cats. I just don't like cats on my vehicle. So yeah, definitely dogs.
I hear that so often from people. I'd rather have a cat on a vehicle than the goats. Chris, which movie made you laugh the most?
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Like asthma attack, laughing up a lung movie.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. Probably The Gods Must Be Crazy,
That's a good movie.
or Crocodile Dundee.
That's a good one too. It's just Shayla. Sarah, best piece of advice you were ever given?
Look out for yourself because no one else is going to do it.
It's a good one. Chris, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Butter pecan.
Oh, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Sarah, how do you like to travel? By plane, train, or automobile?
If I have to travel long distances, I would much rather take a plane.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. We got her on a plane one time, and now she don't.
I've been on a plane like 4 times now, like 2 and back twice.
Yeah, to Boise and back. Boise and back.
Yeah. And I would take that over the drive because the first time actually we drove back. And no, I get like it's too much uncomfortable and sitting and all that.
Yeah.
Like if we plan little stops, like at the world's biggest hairball or something stupid, I'd probably be about that. But
me, that's what I'm planning for us. It's like I'm planning all the spots that have like the world's biggest ball of twine.
Yeah, like I would probably be okay with that, but just like the straight drive crap, I'm like, nope, I need out. I can't do this.
The world's largest Planters peanut is in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Really? I've been to Fort Smith, Arkansas, but I never saw a big old peanut.
Yep, it's just it was on the outside of town for a lot of years.
I have been to Blue Earth, Minnesota, and I have looked up the leafy skirt of the Jolly Green Giant.
Yep, I've been to Blue Earth.
Yeah, I've seen up his skirt. Chris, what was the best gift you ever received?
Oh.
And guys, I'm getting low on questions, so start putting questions in the chat if you have questions for Chris and Sarah.
I would have to say my wife gave me my son.
Very nice. That's very, very sweet. We're going to follow up that little bit of just warm, ooey goodness with Sarah. What's your favorite curse word? I shuffled them.
The F one probably.
Oh, fart?
Yeah, that one. Rhymes with duck. Mm-hmm.
My best friend, Her mother, you could say the F word, but don't say fart because she'd wash her mouth out with soap. But you could say the other one with no problem.
That's funny.
Art was a bad word in my grandma and grandpa's house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't dare say it. Any of them.
Yeah.
I remember one time I heard my dad yelling, "The cat in the house." And I cried and cried and cried because I knew my dad was going to hell because he said the SH word. That's how sheltered I grew up. I mean, I really thought he was going to hell. My friends had to console me for hours.
Oh my
My
gosh.
dad was going to hell because he used that word.
Bless her heart.
Chris, what is the strangest thing you know way too much about besides lactation?
Well, probably superheroes.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Marvel or DC?
Both.
That's nice to be well-rounded. That's good. Sarah, which trap in Home Alone was the best?
I thoroughly like the iron.
The iron to the face.
Yep.
Very nice. Chris, if you could be any animal, what would you be?
A wolf.
Ah, yes, you love the wolves. You've already done a bucket list item.
They are loyal.
And they take care of the pack from what I've seen. They
Yep.
have things structured. Sarah, what is the favorite thing you've done in the past 24 hours besides put on that pink sweatshirt?
I got to see a buffalo today that was pretty close.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
How
There's a
random
gas
is that?
station close, like what, within an hour?
About an hour.
And it's called what, Buffalo Run?
Buffalo Ranch.
A Buffalo Ranch. And they actually have buffalo out in this like little lot right next to the gas station.
Nice.
So it's the closest I've been to one, so I was very excited.
I've kissed one.
Oh, if only.
It wasn't alive, but I kissed it nonetheless. Got a great picture.
Oh yeah, I'm a buffalo girl.
Yep, I love
I
it.
want
Chris, what do you think your dog thinks of you? It's really a question. I've got it right here.
Probably that I'm mean.
Oh, I know what your dog thinks. Your dog thinks, oh, my owner thinks my farts smell like tutti frutti deliciousness.
Not.
probably, yep.
Uh,
What do
oh,
you think they think about me?
Dad. Oh.
Yeah.
She has a huge man crush. Like she will get on her back, lay in his lap, and just
that's what the
Just
dogs
all
do.
dramatic about it. Yeah.
Same here. They love Papa Jim. Sarah, does your car have a name?
I call it silver
And I don't know why, because
'Cause
it's
it's
black.
because it's got so many horsepowers. Like whoa.
Woohoo! Hi ho, silver away.
Yep.
Chris, do you know where the Lone Ranger takes his trash?
No.
To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, 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 to the dump. To the dump.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Sarah.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I asked you. It's Chris's turn.
Yes.
Or you could both answer it. I don't care. How did you get your worst scar?
My worst scar?
Yeah, lactating. Don't talk about lactating now.
Well, I don't know that those are considered those aren't my worst scars.
Probably, yeah. Your scars from surgery. That one from surgery.
That one from
gnarly.
surgeries, that one on the lower part of my abdomen is pretty gnarly, but I think the one on my wrist
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly too.
is probably got to be the worst one.
I got a plug on my screen.
Because I was cut by a pocket knife by an Iraqi kid when I was deployed.
Wow.
And it severed the radial nerve and nicked the radial artery.
Goodness sakes. How old was this kid?
He was about 8.
Little punk?
It wasn't done intentionally.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
I
I'll
mean,
give
it was a freak
They were trying
accident.
to get the pocket knife away from him.
Yeah, we were trying to get it away from him because one of my NCOs gave it to him to look at, and he wouldn't give it back.
Ah,
And so he had it open and was waving it around. Well, he kept them extremely sharp.
Yeah,
And so we were afraid he was going to hurt himself. So we tried to get it back and he wouldn't give it back. And one of my NCOs got a hold of him, but he kept squirming. And when I finally got a hold of him, was letting my NCO know, hey, I got him. That way we could get the knife away from him. And my NCO let him go and he was still squirming. And the knife come around and got me.
goodness.
And learned that when I got to the hospital, the doctor told me, he said, if your medic hadn't wrapped that the way he did, you'd have bled out in 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Well, it took him 20 minutes to wrap it.
I was going to say 2030 when you're in Iraq. What's it matter?
Yeah,
Good thing
exactly.
you got
Yeah,
it wrapped
so
up.
I was roughly 10 minutes away from death and didn't realize it. I was actually calmer than the medic was through the whole thing.
Goodness. Sarah, besides 8-year-old Iraqis with pocket knives, what's your biggest pet peeve?
The fact that I won't help do laundry.
No, that was last night's pet peeve.
It changed on the daily.
No,
Joe.
my biggest is like Chris will crunch ice. Normally it doesn't bother me, but he crunches ice like when I'm like into a movie and I'm like, I can't hear what they're saying. Or he'll crunch ice and then like be, I'm so cold. And I'm like, you know why? But eat ice.
It's one of my pet peeves too. That or hearing people chew their food.
Yeah, normally it doesn't bother me, but it's like if I'm really into the movie, because you know when they talk, it's quiet. So then the action is like blaring. So we keep it kind of down.
Shh, Paul.
But then he's all,
Do not tell nobody.
I can't even hear what they're saying. Yeah, that's a good one too, Paul.
This will be for both of you. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done to make money?
Oh Lord. So sold vacuums door to door, probably.
Yeah, that'd probably be mine too.
Even though we were two different companies at two way different times in life, but yeah, that was
both door to door vacuum salesmen.
Yep.
Salespersons.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's odd just in itself.
Yeah.
I've got one last question and then we're done. What was the last thing you bought online? So guys in the chat, start putting some questions in if you have questions for Chris and Sarah. Last thing you bought online.
Last thing I bought online was a postal scale and labels, because when I bought it, I thought I was supposed to get the labeler and the labels.
No, the printer.
Or the label printer and the labels.
Okay.
Or the sticker labels. And I got 1,000 labels and no printer.
Oh no. Yeah. 1,000 labels. That's a lot of labels.
A lot of labels. What was the last thing I got?
I'd use them to label all my canned goods.
Well,
we can run them through the regular printer, thank goodness.
Yeah, I learned that we can run it through the regular printer, so it's not a big deal. But I got it to use Pirate Ship.
Yeah.
So that way I can just
I
do
need
it from
to learn how to do that, because when I send things out, a 40-mile round trip to the post office is a bit much for me.
Yeah. The last thing I ordered was Chris's desk. But I'm getting ready to order a cage, like a 5-story cage for my rats.
Oh, I love rats. They make such perfect little pets.
They're pretty sweet.
Had rats.
Yep.
Yeah, I told Jacob that I was like, he was like, "What's this ball for?" I was like, "Your mom got rats," and he was like, "Why?"
Everybody always says that. Or they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude, give them a chance.
No, they're great little pets. They really, really are.
They just have a short shelf life, which is sad.
That is. We've had to help some cross over the bridge in a very kind way when they get to that stage.
Yeah.
I can't wait till she gets her her other cage for them, because then I'm gonna take that aquarium and clean it really well and get glowfish.
Glowfish. Interesting.
Like the blacklight reactive ones.
Yep.
Right. That'll be fun.
Yep. And I found that they have sharks, so I'm gonna get freshwater glow sharks.
Scuba.
That's interesting. I didn't know they had little ones that glow like that.
I
Yep.
did not either until we were at, what is it, Petco?
Yeah.
We were at Petco in Tulsa.
And then he was sold.
I guess so.
But that's okay, because it got him off of wanting a saltwater aquarium. So I was like, we'll get you glowfish, you dang right we will.
Yes, I've always wanted a saltwater aquarium.
You can have a saltwater aquarium when I get Amazon piranhas.
Oh my
Or a
goodness.
buffalo.
Piranhas or a buffalo or both. Talk
No.
about an impulsive online purchase.
I would do you an outdoor buffalo before I would do piranhas.
Listen, I discussed this. I want a baby buffalo that can use the doggy door, and when it gets too big for that, it could be an outdoor buffalo.
It is born too big for that doggy door.
We have a big
Depends on
dog.
the size of the doggy door.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
Trust
have
me,
you ever
they're
seen
born
those- have you
bigger
ever
than that
seen those-
doggy door.
You ever seen those big plastic, like flappy door things that they got like in the big freezer section?
Exactly.
You just
I would have
walk
had my
through
horse in the
that.
house. If I would have opened the door, he'd come in the house. I don't care. We like our house is half the time a barn anyway. We've got some kind of critter in this house. So
Yeah, right now we got 5 rabbits and
2 dogs. And
2 dogs
rats.
and 2 rats in the house.
And we're gonna have baby bunnies at the end of the month.
Oh, sorry, guys. Baby bunnies. Oh, how sweet little kits being born.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's our first litter.
That's right. You listen to Paul. Buffalo
Listen,
do
Paul,
not belong inside.
You don't know. You don't know.
Oh, I'm behaving myself. Punctuation counts.
That's right. It's a bottle fed buffalo. It'll come in the house.
They would be sweet. They'd be sweet to just, I can see Sarah now in front of the fire, little baby buffalo laying in front of the fire, and she's laid up against the buffalo, using him as a pillow with her favorite book.
See, look, she gets me. She gets me.
But you would want to dye it pink and
No, I just put a pink bow on it. It'd be fine.
I was just going to say, and the 2 little rats would be up in its little hair, braiding it, putting little flowers, little pink bows. So
Yeah.
that would be taken care of there.
It'd be like Snow White.
All of the little animals come out of the forest, do all the housework for her.
Oh,
I wish.
Wouldn't it be a dream?
that would be amazing.
Oh,
It'd
goodness.
be amazing if they were cleaning up the mess instead of making it.
Right. Well, guys, if you have any questions for Chris and Sarah, please put them in the chat. We've got some great people here. I've tried to say hi to people as they come in. Laura's here from Hedgehogs Farmstead. And
Pure
we had
Pondering.
Joe pop in from Garden State Gardener earlier. Pure Pondering. Lots of people way up in the chat that I just kind of waved at or said hi to real quick. But now that we're finishing up the quickie here, because I'm out of questions, I want to ask, do you have any questions for me?
When are you coming to see me?
Say that again?
When are you coming to see me?
I don't know.
There's a really big metal whale down this way you should come see.
A big metal whale.
Yeah, it's a big blue whale. You should come see that.
Okay.
for
Where's
sure.
that at?
Katusha.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Oh,
So you
He
guys
doesn't
aren't too far away though from Tulsa. I've been to Tulsa, but it's been a while.
Now we're only about an hour.
we're an hour from Tulsa.
I used to fly into Tulsa every once in a while. But at the moment, our trips don't include going that far away from home yet. But maybe someday we will. We will definitely meet up if we end up in your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Or if we make it up to Minnesota, we can always swing
Absolutely. If you guys ever make it to Minnesota, let me know. We've got.
I know my dad was just up there last week.
through. Yeah, I've got a friend that lives in Blue Earth,
Oh yeah,
so
very fun. I know that there are some homesteading channels up there in Minnesota, and I've tried getting together with a couple of them, but the timing hasn't been right. So
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Pure Pondering says used to work in Tulsa, but the rush hour on the turnpike is not something I miss. I never want to be on the Mix Master in Dallas ever again. That was horrific.
I hate even driving in Tulsa. I can now if I have to, but I'm like, leave me out here with the wide loads, the tractors, the Amish buggies. I'm fine.
Right.
I don't even want to pass them. I'm good.
I don't. If I get stuck behind a tractor, I'm just like, whatever. I'll just enjoy the scenery and stay back, put my blinkers on so people know to slow down. And,
I am that guy.
you know, and I'll have a friend visit from California and we'll get behind a tractor and she's like, come on already. Let's go past this thing. It's like, yeah, we're not in a rush.
This is a whole different ball game out here. That's
Why
right.
Such
I
a
think the
rush?
worst
Slow
traffic I've ever been in is Albuquerque.
I don't know.
Oh, I remember driving through Albuquerque. That was not fun.
I think that's the worst place I've ever driven.
Albuquerque was rough, but the Mix Master in Dallas, I think that's probably one of the biggest memories of bad traffic that I remember, that I was actually scared. But Albuquerque too. Albuquerque was pretty rough.
Shoot, I got on the Broken Arrow Expressway
And had a panic
and
attack.
taught my poor little bitty niece when she was little how to say shit. Ooh, that word.
Shiitake mushrooms are really good.
Listen, I couldn't even pass it off because I was panicking trying to get to the next exit. And my sister's like, it's cool, it's fine, it's cool, it's fine. And I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Especially if you close your eyes when you say that word.
I am a lot better now, but I still don't drive on the expressway. I avoid it. I can at least go around it now.
There you go. Well, what were some of the things that we were talking about? Now, I do want to tell you guys, we're streaming through StreamYard today. We're at 1 hour and 17 minutes, and I had less than 2 hours left on my freebie time. I have no idea what they're going to do. So if we lose each other all of a sudden, it's because StreamYard kicked us out. I don't know what they do. But I'm not paying for another.
Never been that far.
Yeah, I've used it all up for the month. It renews tomorrow. So
well, good. I don't feel quite as bad now. I was like, oh
no. It renews tomorrow. Today is my last day. So Paul Henneman says it's been a while since his last quickie.
Yeah, I mean, this quickie dang sure,
we started it out. We made this quickie last a while.
Sometimes it starts as a quickie and you just never know. You just go with the flow.
That's right.
I've had several comments from people saying, I don't understand why you call it a quickie, because your shows are not quick. They last over an hour. Well, because some people, we just stop at 10 minutes, and then some people, with the flow is going well. And
I've been looking so forward to this.
Have you?
I know. And I have been, like, I usually try to catch your Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
And lately I have not, like, I'll get up and do mine at like
go back to bed
7:30, and then I've been going back to bed and not getting up until like 1 o'clock.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been up lately to see any of your armchair rants lately.
I have.
That's okay too.
So I've moved my rants from the recliner to my office.
And at 8.
And at 8 o'clock.
You can call it Office Opines.
No, it's now Rants with Chris.
He's just plain ranting now.
Yeah.
He ain't even getting in the recliner.
And I'm still doing my Friday blessings.
Yeah. Okay.
So one question I have for you is, what is your favorite thing to make?
I make all kinds of things.
I know.
I love to crochet.
I
But
love
I
your
want a
chickens.
crochet wolf.
I love the chickens. Let me jump up. I'll show you my favorite thing. Well, I mean, I've got so many favorite things here that I've crocheted. But let me go grab this little guy. He's not little.
Hmm.
Yeah, but in all reality, Paul, I'm really not, because it's not good sleep.
No.
Look. Her bow needs to be fixed.
My goodness. Is
Look at
that
my
a Hip Hop Anonymous?
She's a hippo.
I love the Hip Hop
She's
Anonymous.
missing an eye.
Oh,
She lost an eye. She's had an eye injury.
bless her heart. That daggum chicken with the rainbow legs got her.
Rainbow legs.
Yeah, the chicken you did with the rainbow legs.
Oh yeah, she got adopted.
Well, it's a good thing. She'd have lost the other eye.
She would have lost the other eye, but these are all made out of little African flower motifs. Each one's individually crocheted, and then she's all quilted together. She has a tail. Look at her butt.
Oh my goodness.
She was in the fair. She got a blue ribbon in the fair. But
Yes, she did.
Look at that butt.
You stuffed that very well.
Thank you.
We'll just say that.
She took a lot of stuffing.
She's adorable.
Isn't she sweet? I love her little tail. I just love her. And she just kind of hangs out here with me. Yep, up here in my
I need a
crack room.
crocheted wolf for my office.
A crocheted wolf? I tell you, everybody's asking for crocheted things. I got Yossi. I promised Yossi I'd make him a polar bear, but I can't find the right yarn for it right now because we're so rural, and I'm not going to order online unless I can find it here.
Yeah, you got to feel it.
Yeah. I can't
I'm a
grab
texture
anything and crochet it.
No.
But I love crocheting things. I'm working on, well, let's see. I love this, but I'm disappointed in it. But let's see if I can bring it over and make it look decent.
Oh,
that's really pretty.
It's a mandala. It's a vest.
I love that. The colors are awesome.
And so it's peaches and charcoal and pink, and it's got little it's got sparklies in it.
That's so pretty.
And it's got, armholes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So
you're doing good so far.
I'm working on it. But it's just not sitting right here. But since I'm a big girl, when I put it on, I'm hoping this will smooth out nicely. Maybe it'll make me look like I've got a waist. I don't know.
Wicked Awesome Gardening says that your hippo has a cute fanny.
That's right.
Right? She does.
Have the best fanny.
Hippos have the best fannies.
Yeah.
However, if you ever go to the zoo, stay away from a hippo fanny.
Yeah, because they fling.
The same with the rhinos.
They do that too.
Rhinos see backwards.
They do.
I learned that the hard way with my kids standing behind a rhino.
Yes.
Good night, Paul.
Night, Paul.
Oh, 5 a.m. there. Oh,
5 a.m. Thank you so much for stopping by, Paul. We've enjoyed having you here.
Paul went hard,
Most
man.
definitely.
Joe. You'll have to find someone with some nice ravings and spin it yourself, or have someone spin it for you. I missed what happened.
Talking about the yarn. Spin your own yarn.
No, not for this one particular project. Yes, for other projects. Oh, I moved the light into my ring light. I don't like that. Go away.
Yeah, I cannot handle those scratchy yarns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big Afghan person because I was always the same. My mom loves Afghans. And it's why do I want to cover up with something that's got holes in it? I feel like that's defeating the purpose.
Well, only if you stick your toes through it and then stretch.
Well, sometimes that happens. And Jacob used to take them and try to you know how you could do like the yarn and do it with your fingers
Mm-hmm.
to make like different things. He would try to do that with the Afghans. My mom about beat him to death. Look,
I don't-
my arms through. No,
I don't care what kind of yarn it is. It's just gonna sit here and look
No,
pretty.
I don't like scratchy yarn. That's just not fun.
Yeah, no, I like
I like the soft
there's some
yarn.
softer yarns. But I do use acrylic a lot because it's what's available here. But you know, you wash them well enough, and they'll soften up a little bit. At least the ones that I've made. But my hippo is nice and soft. She's a really soft little sweet girl.
Have you ever done any of the like arm crocheting?
I've done arm knitting.
Is that like where they make the big blankets with the big soft yarns?
I've not done the blankets. I've done. Boy, we're just gonna do a whole tour.
I know. I'm thinking you're gonna have to just turn that sucker around, make it mobile.
I should. And of course, now that I tried to grab something, it got stuck.
Well, yes. Or 30 things come with it. In my case,
It's
I just yell Jenga and keep moving.
It's true. Oh God, I'm stuck again. As far as arm knitting, I do the scarves.
Okay.
And so, I mean, this is my sock monkey scarf.
Oh wow!
And all my sock monkey colors.
There it is. Yeah,
this is so handy up here in the cold north.
that's really pretty.
And so I just have all these little hand knitted scarves, and I just throw them on when I go outside.
Sometimes 2 or 12 at a time, depending on the snow.
Yeah, it depends.
You never know.
It
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah,
So-
I wouldn't mind making one of those big blankets if I could figure that out, because the yarn you use is so plush and soft, and I feel like you could probably maybe do it tighter.
You
so there
could.
would be
I
holes
think
in it.
for me, the reason I have not tried to do an arm knit blanket yet is because my luck would be I'd get everything cast onto my arm and then I'd have to pee.
Girl, for sure.
Once you have something of this width, this is just the width of the scarf, and you've got all of these on your arm all the way up, and you're knitting with your arms are the knitting needles. You could be halfway through this, and then it's like, I gotta pee. Well, you can't just take it off.
Okay, so I've got this figured out.
You could, but it's not safe to take it off. You could drop a stitch.
You need a friend like your maid of honor at your wedding that will come hold everything up so you can go and let you on.
So you can pee.
That's right. That's right. Be like, I got it. It's fine. We'll just do this. I would be that guy.
You would.
I would be that guy.
Scarves.
So pretty.
Oh, I love this one. I love this one, and I love to wear it because it has the sock monkey colors, and I love sock monkeys. And I love to wear this. I've got a old-fashioned, because you guys were talking about the 50s earlier. I have an old-fashioned red pea coat.
Yes,
I love
girl.
it. It's too big for me now. I'm swimming in it.
Aw.
So I told hubby, I said, I'm going to have to get me a new pea coat, and I'll have to donate this one.
Oh,
But I love it because it's red.
That's like all my clothes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I went from, depending on the type of material, it was either a 4X or a 3X. And now I'm down to a 2X.
Yeah.
Good.
And he is cinching the bejesus out of his pants.
Yeah, my pants are about 3 inches too big.
Hey, Margie.
Margie.
Hey, Margie.
I felt so good because I bought a new shirt. Well, it was a thrift store shirt the other day, and I wore it on an outing. I'm going to have a really great, I'll tell you about this thing that we've got coming up. I'm thinking you guys will really appreciate it. Wore it into town the other day when Papa Jim and I went out and did something. And I was so happy because I wore this new shirt, and I wore some pants that I hadn't worn in a long time. And then I opened up and looked at the pictures, and it's like, oh my gosh, I look so frumpy and terrible.
Oh no.
The pants were too big. Even though I haven't worn them in a while, the pants were too big and I looked so frumpy.
Yeah.
So, but what we're going to be doing is, I don't know if you've ever heard of this. Here in Iowa, we have a thing called the Freedom Rock. Have you heard of the Freedom Rock? such a neat thing. And I believe it was in 1999, this kid, he loves to do murals. And there was a 60-ton rock that had graffiti on it where he lived. And he painted the silhouette of raising the flag at Iwo Jima and said, thank you, veterans.
Oh, that's awesome.
And people liked it so much that he started painting it every year with different scenes.
Oh, how cool.
Now it's taken several years, but now every county in the state of Iowa has a Freedom Rock. And every rock is pertinent to that geographical area with history from that county.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
So Papa Jim and I will be touring the Freedom Rocks, taking videos of each Freedom Rock, telling the stories.
Oh, that sounds so much fun.
So we went to the first Freedom Rock officially this last weekend in Fort Dodge, Iowa, and learned about the men who are depicted and immortalized on this big, huge boulder. So we'll be sharing the stories, sharing the paintings. And I'm so thrilled because not only do I have permission from one YouTuber to use a very specific veterans song, but my brother-in-law is writing a song. And he's going to give me exclusive rights to it to use for these videos. And he's a veteran.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking really forward to that.
So
when will the first one go?
I'm sorry?
When's the first one going to come on?
I don't know. I have to do some editing. I have to figure out how I'm going to get that one song from the one YouTuber because I'm really not that technologically savvy.
Me
I have
neither.
to see if I'm going to be able to somehow get it. If not, I'll have to have them send it to me so I can download it and then separate it in my editing program. But also, I want to have a really nice intro that I can
Right.
do for all of them. I
Oh,
won't
I'm
be
looking
putting
forward
Hilda
to
up.
this week now.
One of your questions came back and he's like, I got an answer now.
Yeah. I know what I'm looking forward to this week now.
What's that?
Our solar panels are supposed to get put in this week.
Oh, nice. Good night, Heather Lynn.
Good
Nice. That
night.
would be really great.
Yeah, I'm really
Just
excited.
watch for the veteran thing. I want to have
Yeah.
a really nice intro. I want to have something that maybe has a montage of pictures of some of the rocks that I can get off the internet to give you an idea of what's coming. And I wanted to say something like one state, one man, 99 counties, hundreds of stories, thousands of lives.
That's really cool.
And then have it finish off with some gave all gave some. And just have it be a really nice intro and then focus on the stories of each rock. So we saw this rock, we got the information about this rock, but I want to dig a little deeper and learn about the men that are painted on the rock.
Ooh, research.
Oh yeah, I want to research. Let me see if I can pull up real quick.
We
I was
are
gonna say,
big.
Holler if you need help. We like to research.
We love
stuff.
to research stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, we could just be your background support. Love to research stuff.
Support's
In
good.
fact, there will be a day I'm planning on writing a book as well, and it's gonna be called "The Average Life" or the psychological, like the psychological aspects of a normal German soldier during the Holocaust.
Oh.
Oh, how cool!
That's
So
awesome.
if I can
Look
just
at you look fantastic. That's
hello. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to show the Freedom Rock large. And I don't know if I'll get there. That's pretty. That's the largest I think I'm going to get it. So it's a big. This is just the one in this particular area. This young man here was shot down over foreign soil. I believe he was 24. This young man here, I don't recall how old he was, but he also lost his life in battle for our freedom. Every rock that he does has a flag draped over it. And
awesome.
I kind of wanted to save it for the video, but I will tell you that I learned that this particular rock has the ashes of 24 veterans in the paint. I
Wow.
painted onto that rock. And I won't give away what's on the other side of the rock because there's quite a very moving picture on the other side of the rock. And each rock is different. You can see here, this is, what metal is this?
The Bronze Star.
Okay, so he got the Bronze Star, and what you can't see over here is this one has the Medal of Valor. So they're both honored veterans. And I want to learn more about them. It's like, I know that this young man here grew up in Fort Dodge, went to high school there, but I want to learn a little bit more about them and more about Fort Dodge itself. And then as we go around to the different counties, I'm trying to, oops, hang on.
Fine.
Hey,
I took
Blues.
you off. I took the wrong one off. I'm sorry. There we go. I just want to learn a little bit more about each one.
I
Good
love that.
morning.
That is an awesome thing.
So I'm so excited to not only go to visit each rock, but learn about each rock. But I'm so excited that I'm going to have two really great songs from independent artists. And when I called my brother-in-law, who is a veteran, and I said, would you be willing, do you have a song? He says, I don't have a song. I said, would you be willing? He goes, I've already got the hook in my head. I'm already on it. So it's
cool.
Like, awesome. So
yeah, I am so excited for this.
I am too.
Grace,
and I love it.
Fire says we did research on veteran graves that we restored that were forgotten. We worked with a nonprofit because they had permits. Very good.
Awesome.
Very good.
I would love to get into something like that.
It's something like you guys. I don't remember if it was you guys earlier in this conversation that we were talking about, but we stopped off at a rest stop.
Mm-hmm.
Just right here by our home. We've driven by it for 8 years. We've never stopped. But we stopped in the other day. I was so surprised to find out that the entire rest stop has a theme, and it has to do with the history of this particular area during the Civil War.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a walkway. There's a little path that you can walk around at this rest area, and there are gravestones all the way around this walkway. And on the gravestones are excerpts from actual letters from soldiers that they wrote back to their family during the Civil War.
Oh,
that's
wow.
so cool.
We have the Battle of Pea Ridge was done not
Pretty
far
close
from here.
So you need to find out those things. I guess where I live right now, our county suffered more losses than any other county, I believe, in the entire Civil War for the North. We had more widows here than anywhere. A lot of boys from Iowa were lost. So it's pretty neat to see all of the different things. So I'm finding all of these neat things as we're going out on our little travels that I want to share with everybody.
Yeah, I want her to send me that rest stop thing.
I'll send you guys a link to the information about the man who does these rocks.
No,
the rest stop.
Yeah.
She wants the information on the rest area.
Okay.
Bear with me.
She's like, hold on, bear with her. She's looking for a specific book, which could take forever because she's literally taken up my entire wall in my office.
Margie says she can't remember what it was, but Chris mentioned one in a live chat.
What? What live chat, huh? I've got this one. It's not the one I'm looking for.
Trying to remember. Oh.
And Grace and Fire says the cemetery is literally next to a super fancy one. Muhammad Ali is buried in the fancy one. War letters. Oh, neat.
I have several. I have one specific to the Civil War.
Yeah.
I just can't currently find it right now.
That's sad that Glenda says that veterans' headstones were falling below ground level. You know what I really like is these rocks. They're not only painted, but then they're sealed, so he doesn't have to upkeep them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
they'll last. And it's so neat that we're, remembered in that way. Bless you.
Thank you.
We'll be going to the Freedom Rock in Waterloo, Iowa, which is Black Hawk County, and on that one, the 5 Sullivan brothers are painted on that one. And
Oh, wow.
if you've never heard of the Sullivan brothers, that is quite the story.
Yes. Yeah, I liked the Civil War history pretty hardcore.
I know I'd talked about the National Cemetery down in Fort Smith. There was a big grass fire down there that damaged some of the headstones and stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you looked at them, when you looked at the headstones, it almost looked like the flames were like engraved into the headstones.
Oh, wow.
The pictures, like when you look at the pictures, like it starts out dark and then lightens up as it goes up, and they literally look like flames on the head.
Oh,
on the
wow.
headstones.
Yeah.
It was really neat looking, but
devastating all
at the same time,
Well,
because I have a friend that's buried there.
There can be beauty in devastation.
Absolutely.
And devastation and beauty. When you think about it, I'm trying to pull something up here real quick. Because what's really neat is it's not like it's just a rock in the middle of somewhere. The communities actually build memorials around the rocks.
That's really neat.
And they have benches and places to sit. And so here's another one that we'll be able to go see. I mean, he does really good work.
Does amazing work.
He's really a very gifted artist.
Well, yeah, because portraits are always hard, but portraits on a not even flat canvas, I mean, goodness gracious.
I know, right?
And so there's just some really neat ones.
That's really cool.
I was hoping to see more on this search, but having difficulty pulling them up. It seems like I think I put the wrong search words. Oh, here, look.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
That's really neat.
Which one do I click on? My goodness.
Right? I know.
And look at the little teddy bear down in the corner.
Aww.
I don't know what that's about, but I want to learn about it.
Right? Yeah.
He really does beautiful work. So I want to go learn about this gentleman. Want to learn about this drummer boy. But like I said, every rock has a flag on it.
That's really awesome.
I mean, and he hits every aspect. And so he's done over 99. I know, isn't that sweet?
That is so precious.
He's done over 99 rocks.
Wow.
Now this one, they just got started because there's nothing built all the way around it. But they have pavilions and benches to sit on and the flag poles and everything.
Awesome.
There's a great one there.
I love how they're all so different.
Each one is absolutely different. And the thing is the counties, let me take this down. The counties have to apply, and they provide the artist with why it should be in this particular area of the county, who their veterans are from the county, what the stories are, and they incorporate. And that's why I said every single rock is not only different because it's different, but it's because it applies to each area. So yeah, they are awesome, Margie. I'm really excited to start this tour, and there's 99. It's going to take us a couple years to hit them all.
That's still really.
That's kind of something we were wanting to do anyways, is to visit all the 99 counties of Iowa. But I know that there's some in Missouri. I think there might be 1 or 2 up in Minnesota, but I'm focusing on the Iowa ones. And the first one, I'll send you guys a link to the video. I've watched it 2 or 3 times now, and now I get a little weepy when I see it, the video about the man who paints these. The one that he did in Cedar Falls has the Sullivan brothers on it. Those were 5 brothers that were killed during World War II. And it's because of their story that now families can't have all their siblings serve at the same place. So they were the ones. It's because of them, because all 5 were lost on the USS Juno during World War II because of a torpedo hit. But also on the rock is a young man from Cedar Falls, Iowa, and he stepped on an IED in Iraq and lost all 4 limbs. And he is honored on that rock. He lives in Cedar Falls. He married his high school sweetheart, but it shows the sacrifice that he made. I tear up when I watch it because when you hear his story and you see how resilient he's been,
What in the world is she barking?
it's just really something. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about the music. I can't wait to see what original songs are written for it. So keep an eye out for those videos because I'm excited about those.
I will, most definitely.
So, well, guys, we are coming up on 1 hour, 45 minutes. And I know I went live for a half an hour today, so I'm over the 2 hours I was allotted. I hope they don't charge me. I don't know what live stream will do. Does anybody know what StreamYard will do if you go over your limit for the year or for the month?
Unless they take it off the next month.
They might do that. It's hard to say.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I think at 1 hour 45 minutes we should probably call it a night. It is 11:15 in the evening, but I've really enjoyed my time with you guys. I'm really glad
We enjoyed it too.
Quickie. And it's nice talking to you guys. I spent a lot of time speaking with you guys after, before the holidays, a little bit after the holidays, but I also wanted to give you your space. You guys were going through a lot, but Sarah and I were chit-chatting quite a bit during those times, and I've backed off a little bit, but I miss chatting with you, girl.
I know. We'll have to have like a weekly call and catch up.
Yeah.
We do. We need to have a little girl time on Instagram or something. Yeah. But I'm going to say good night for now and let you guys get some sleep. Go make sure your little tootsies touch.
That's right.
Don't tell me about anything else. Don't want to know.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
I really enjoyed having you guys here. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. If you have not subscribed to E3 Farmstead, please make sure you subscribe. Go on over and give Chris and Sarah some love. Let them know that you saw them at Country Mama Musings, and watch a couple videos. If you like their content, subscribe, comment, like, share. And
I've got a couple of videos that I finally got moved off my phone onto my laptop.
That'll be coming out soon.
Hopefully, after this whole ordeal that's coming up this week gets finished, I can finally get to editing those.
Yep. We'll look forward to them.
Sounds good.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.
Good night. I'm going to take you down off the chat, and we will chat soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us for a Country Mama Quickie tonight. I really appreciate it. We had a great time with Chris and Sarah. It went a little longer because they were just enjoying the questions so much. And I'm so thankful that they were here with us. Like I said, if you haven't had a chance to go visit with them, head on over to their channel, E3 Farmstead. Show them a little love. Let them know that Country Mama sent you over. Thank you so much for being in the chat. I appreciate you guys showing up. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. It helps the channel. We're really close to hitting a couple of milestones. So make sure that you have the notification bell for when I drop some videos. Help me get those watch hours up, please. I only need 700 more. And I'm getting really close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yes, as Margie says, God bless everybody. God bless all of you. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you Wednesday morning for some coffee chat. And don't forget, if you crochet, we're working on our heirloom sampler Afghan crochet along. That'll be on Thursday. So watch for those announcements when those are coming up. They will, you should be getting notifications for those. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Until we see you again, take care of each other, take care of yourself, and God bless. Bye-bye.